will be starting in 5 minutes. Hi. Bye.
Danganronpa.
Alright, looks like we have like a minute till we start, so let's go ahead and set all this up. Oh, I mean, that worked pretty easily. Alright, I'm gonna wait for exactly 7 to give people a chance to get in. And we listen to more Danganronpa music, which is always cool. And if you're in the VOD, hey, shout out to you guys too. I appreciate you guys watching these. Because I feel bad, because I'm like, yeah, as soon as I catch up on everything, I am going to make quick short videos so people can just like get like recaps of each chapter. So you don't want to sit through, 4 hours of VOD each time. And I haven't done it yet. That's because I have so many videos I have to edit. But I will get this, definitely. Definitely before Danganronpa Another 2. That way people can catch up if, they want to. Alright, I think that should be about 7 o'clock. We are good. Oh, yeah, it's a save. So as you can see, my save. That way? No, this way. Haha! My save! It works now! I had to reload a different the save that came with the game. So I actually have perks and stuff now, so I should do better? Because I got mono coins and I spent them all. And I still have some left over! Yeah! Yeah, so let's investigate this. A bloody cart left in the corner. Oh, this cart. Isn't this from something from the lab? It certainly was something we saw in the lab. The fact that this cart is so bloody. Was it used to carry a dead body? It is large enough to carry one person, and although it is a bit difficult, it seems that you can climb places such as stairs by lifting the handle. Actually, I was concerned about it a while ago, but there was blood in the hallway on the 5th floor. We found that if they had entered the record room through the ballroom, could they have not shed a drop of blood while carrying the body there? I always thought it was weird, but it's not impossible if you use this cart. No, I don't know exactly where Kisaragi died yet. If it was hidden after entering the records, then blood might not matter at all. If we look at it that way, the fact that this car is in the record room itself means that it has climbed the railing of the ballroom. Does that make sense? More and more confusion grows in my mind. Either way, the presence of the cart and the blood on it means that it was involved in the case in some way. Let's keep it noted. On our... No, wait, where'd it go? On our handy-dandy Edgeworth notepad. Like, I just finished Ace Attorney, so I'm feeling, like, extra smart right now, so... Maeda, is it fine for a minute? No. Even if it's not okay, listen up. Huh? Well, it's fine, but why? Have you tried talking to Mikako Kurakawa? Well, no, not yet. She looks shocked about all this. I'll be completely honest. I can't think of anyone other than Kurakawa as a culprit. In this case, if we consider from the perspective of the elimination method. Well, wait, what? Wait a minute. Wasn't Mekaru the one who said to investigate, since we don't know this yet? As I said, this is only the elimination method. Of course we have to investigate. But look at this. The victim, Yamato Kisaragi, ran out to find Mikako Kurakawa while we were all together. After that, we were together until that guy was found dead. It wasn't like this until we arrived at the 5th floor hallway that something had happened already. Until it happened? Teria went to see Kinjo and Tyra went to check on the laboratory, correct? I asked them so it'd be impossible to break up with us to then commit murder. And even before I asked them, the hallway on the 5th floor was already covered in blood. Well, Kinjo? Teria said that he was safe. It's more like he's in fighting his own mind than being safe. But I can't see him being involved in this crime. You're right. After all, what Teria said a while ago is wrong, but nothing is amiss. Hey! Welcome in! Rick Google Translate Boy? I know! We had him for so little. After all, what Teria said a while ago is wrong, but nothing is amiss. The only one capable to commit this is Mikako Kurakawa. I actually have no idea what, like... I don't think it's a Sakura type case where, you know, he blibbled himself. But I can't, and I keep pushing Akane as the mastermind. But maybe? I don't know, she's the only one I can see doing this. I really don't think it's Mikako. I don't think it's Teria. I don't think it's Rei. Which doesn't leave me very many options. If you think this far, there are two possibilities. One is that the real culprit is Mikako Kurakawa. The second one, other than Mikako Kurakawa, overturned all her doubts towards her, and they're laughing behind the whole scheme. Well, then all this was planned? Actually, everything seems a little vague. Neither of those have definite conclusions. The incident itself is very unusual and abnormal. We still need to do more investigation. Well, yeah, for real. However, there's one thing with certainty. Mikako Kurakawa is the only one who doesn't have an alibi. You suspect Monokuma? I mean, that'd be neat if it was Monokuma to put Monokuma in trial. I would love that, actually. She doesn't have an alibi. Then, does this mean that it's meaningless to consider this case based on an alibi? If anyone other than Kurakawa is a culprit, that means they've been walking alongside us all along committing the murder. Well, anyway, let's investigate further, Mekaru. Thank you for the information. I didn't really tell you anything worth deserving your thanks, did I? Now, the real problem is bigger than you can imagine. Hold your mind steady and investigate. Everyone's alibi's been... You really suspect Monokuma, but you understand why he would kill off his own motive? See, I also don't think Monokuma gets executed. That'd be nice. I also can't think it's Monokuma because, you know, it's against the rules, all the game stuff. Hey, you. Person who probably did it. Talk to me. Hey, Maeda-kun. I have something to tell you. Huh? Akane? Did you find something out? No, rather than finding, I'll tell Ray-chan about it later. Do you remember? When Ray-chan asked me to go check out the lab, there were pieces of flat. Oh, ew. Wait. Okay, so the body things can open up, right? I don't know where I'm going. Okay. What if this is a Junko, what's her name? What's the 16th suit name? Mukuro Ikasawa. Mukuro Ikasawa. So what if, because we never opened up all the little things inside there. What if we got his, oh no, wait, no, but the body would, no, it wouldn't be decomposed. Right? Because then who would have killed him? Oh, sorry, I was thinking like, what if they got his body, put the body here, and then we found the body, but we never saw the body because inside a corpse coffin thing. And then the real robot one is out there somewhere. Mukuro. Thank you. I'm like, the 16th student in hiding, what is it? So, maybe? But then what? Okay, no. Because then he would have been dead a long time ago. And then we'd have to find out that murder, right? Well, pieces of flesh? What are you talking about? I don't know. This case is very confusing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. It was a few, or the size of a mass of flesh. They were formed in a huge clump. It was so grotesque and bizarre that I almost fainted on the spot. I was trembling and tried to calm down. I let you all know, but Maeda-kun and Ray-chan were already gone. Wait, bloody flesh? Is this related to Kisaragi's death? Yeah, that's true, but they also set it on fire and like blew it up, so we really couldn't check that too. Huh, yeah. No, okay, no. I don't think it's a Mukuro issue then. I'm just trying to find excuses and be like, oh no, Google Translate Boy's alive. We just don't know it. Yes, I've noticed that too. The only wounded among us is Kisaragi-kun, who died. But that doesn't mean Kisaragi-kun died in the lab. Well, I don't know for certain at this point, but at least I'm pretty sure the culprit did something to them in the lab. Akane, thank you. We got an important clue. Is the clue globs of flesh? Because that's ew. It's okay. After all, it's thanks to Ray-chan that told me to go to the lab. Well then, I'll tell the other guys about it too. Still, there are many restrictions in the record, so I was just wondering about the place Kisaragi died. If Akane's words are true, there's a possibility that Kisaragi was also murdered somewhere else and brought to the records. Since Akane informed me, I'll go check the laboratory directly a little later. Okay. Knife? This kitchen knife is clean. Yeah, I noticed that last time. Not a stabbing. This is the knife Kurakawa was holding when the body was found. Did Kurakawa really? With this knife to Kisaragi? Why Kurakawa? Before that question, I first felt something odd with this knife. The Monokuma file I read a while ago. He said there was no other trauma than the chest hole, right? It's clearly written that way. Besides, just looking at Kisaragi's corpse right now in front of me, there were no traces of use of a knife, and not just the corpse. Unless it's someone's corpse dressed as... Oh, wait, because there's blue hair. What if it's Kinjo? Can we not tell the difference between Kinjo and Kisaragi? Like, we would know, right? Right? So there were no traces of the use of the knife, and not just the corpse. When I looked again, the knife itself was clean without a drop of blood. Then, is this it? The knife was simply for a distraction? Well, no, but then why was Kurakawa holding the kitchen knife in the first place? I shouldn't do this. When I start to think like this, I continue to doubt only Kurakawa. Let's not get caught in our prejudices until we go to the trial. Didn't we already experience this 4 times before the previous trials? Kurakawa wouldn't have been holding this knife for no reason. Let's make a note of it. Clean knife. What are the cards for? Yeah, so I think the oops, I didn't mean leave. I think the cart was, hold on. No, because this is not a straight line. Like, was it used to wheel the body in? Like they went, ba-choom, and just shoved it? But no, I don't think so. Kisaragi's dead body. Kisaragi's eyes were open and empty. He looked like a high school student, no different than us. His handsome face with distinct features was so straight that my brain didn't think it was strange. Well, like, sorry. It's like, oh, so handsome, this straight face. Well, I can't figure it out just by using the Monokuma file. I'll have to check it out. Kisaragi's body was more severely damaged than the deaths of my friends I'd ever seen. It was so cruel that I get goosebumps just by looking at it, like a brutal splatter movie scene. But I can't turn my eyes away. I have to make up my mind to investigate anything we can check. Is Kisaragi just Kinjo's Batman form? As written in the Monokuma file, the flesh on his chest was completely torn apart. Ew. It's so terrifying that I don't know how to describe it. It feels like it was exposed to dynamite or grenade at a very close range. Of course. Hey, I think I guessed that too. Yeah. Right? I'm like, oh, Yuki, like, a little late if you wanted to ship yourself with him. I mean, I guess we did give him, like, 3 pairs of handcuffs. Of course, if that happens, not only the chest, but the whole body would fly away. In the case of Kisaragi, the degree of the wound in the chest was too large, but the rest of the body was fine. The Monokuma file also said that there was no trauma other than the chest. No, it said that the cause of death was... The problem is, I can't even imagine... Look at the Monokuma file again. I can't even imagine what method to use in order to create a wound like this. For now, since the bomb is still open, I can think of it as one of the many weapons in the arsenal. Wouldn't it be impossible to detonate only the chest with such precision with a bomb? Not to mention the time of the crime is way too short for such meticulous work. Anyway, what is certain is that Kisaragi died from this wound. A number of wounds... Okay. I think I got it. What if... Okay, back on the robot thing. Kisaragi is a cyborg. They use flesh from other people and sewed it together all Frankenstein-y. And he had a time bomb in him. And it blew up. For some reason. Maybe. Or is that really creepy and dumb? I don't know. Anyway, what is certain is that Kisaragi died from his wound. A number of wounds were found. Let's talk with everyone at the class trial about it. As for now, there seems to be no way to speculate on this abnormality. Chest hole. Alright, let's check the file. I know you did already, but I just want to reread it. Okay, 8:30 a.m. Shock from a laceration. Huge hole. Okay. So it doesn't say killed from a laceration or killed from the huge hole. It just says shock from the laceration killed him. So shock. Okay. Ah! Kurakawa. Oh, there we go. I'm like, how do I get to you? Here we go. Kurakawa? When Mekaru and I found the body, Kurakawa was standing in front of Kisaragi, holding a kitchen knife with her whole body, covered in blood. Also, she's relatively clean right now, too. You know when Kurakawa tries to talk, she gets shocked by something? What if it was the same with Kisaragi, but he talked too much and actually exploded? Yeah, maybe. Oh my gosh, that'd be... Maybe. It was as if the murder scene had just been discovered, since Kurakawa hasn't said a word. What in the world happened? What is the truth? Did Kurakawa commit murder? Yuki. Huh? What is it? The things you want to say. I know it. No, I want to protect you in court. I'll be your defense lawyer. What? Because I know. Don't ask me anything now. Okay. But it counts as self-die, I guess? Oh, maybe. Well, no, because not if he doesn't know it, that it would do that to him. Like, he thought, oh, maybe it was like a headache or something, and it's like, oh, no, JK, you get blown up. As she said that, Kurakawa handed me a small notebook. Well, what is this? Yamato. Kisaragi had a notebook. Eh? Oh no, is this a Leon situation? Looking through the notebook Kurakawa handed over, I found a page with a number written on it amongst countless of blank pages. 0430. Upside down, that doesn't really make a name. Right? Like, why was she holding a knife? Like, Kurakawa, this is... Don't ask me anything. But Kurakawa, even when we found the body earlier... Please, Not now. Don't ask me. I know nothing. She's about to face a life-threatening class trial, and she's probably at the center of this case, and yet she tries to push it back somehow. I wouldn't take my heart away from Kurakawa's expression like that. Still, this number that Kurakawa gave me, no matter how much I think about it, if it's related somehow to this incident, then is this a password to the records? Kurakawa seemed to have left a great clue. I'll check the password a little bit more. Let's continue the investigation. Okay, so I investigated everything here. Cool. So let's ask Teria how he's doing. Hey, real protagonist boy. How's it going? The second floor of the ballroom is connected to the record room. As to the cloth outside, how the culprit know about this? If the culprit used the cart to move the body, how did they get it up the cloth in the bathroom? In the ballroom? So I'm gonna assume that he was killed where the flesh that Connie talked about was. Yeah, so I'm thinking... I don't know. I'll investigate. I'll figure this out. Oh, Mekaru noticed it right away, so it might not be so strange. Well, maybe because Mekaru is a killer? I was just joking. I'm a grown-up now. I won't do anything rash, it's true. Good for you. You're all grown up. Very proud. A cloth is attached to the railing so that we could go upstairs. With this cloth, we were able to enter the archives. Well, this cloth has been set already when Mekaru and I, who first checked the records, entered through the ballroom. Then, as expected, the culprit must have installed it. I felt it when I first climbed it, but it was tied really well. Not only that, the texture of this cloth, I think I've touched it a lot somewhere. Well, anyway, without this cloth, you can't go in or out of the record, so let's be careful not to break it. The person who installed this cloth is most likely the culprit. With this alone, this cloth itself could be proof. Let's keep it noted. What do you mean, you know the thing? Oh. I guess we'll go back up. Bedsheet, maybe? Maybe. Oh, so I guess we have to go see whose bedsheets are missing. The entrance to the records. Without entering the ballroom, if you enter normally, this would be the normal passage leading to the 5th floor hallway. Also, it doesn't even open from the inside. The door to the records is locked with a password, so it seems impossible to open it from the inside or outside if you don't know the password to it. Whoa, 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 whoa. In other words, as long as we're here, even if we enter the password, it won't open. Oh, oops. Great. Mekaru. I don't know about the others, but you and I know, right? Only one can enter, and if 2 or more try to enter at the same time, the bulkhead will come down to block this. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't even tell them that when we reported the investigation. Perhaps the place we're standing right now is where the bulkhead is lowered. Wait, what? Then we should get out of here. Well, if the wall ceiling comes down and we get hurt. To make a fuss over it, Monokuma did the same, right? After all, the second bulkhead will be lowered after entering the password. It's safe now. What's more important now is the structure of this record room. Only you can enter alone. Because this fact itself could have a profound effect on the case. Really? Should we care much about the door of the entrance to this room? I mean, we don't know the password and we can only access it through the ballroom. If it wasn't for the most likely suspect and victim, I wouldn't care. Huh? No big deal. Anyway, it's good to remember the rules of entering the records. 1 and only 1 person can enter the records. 2, it won't open if someone is already inside. 3, if 2 or more people enter at the same time, the bulkhead comes down. I think the password is the 4 numbers. Or if you go back to that room with the diary that he had, maybe that page number. I think it's the number she gave us. Remember this. You'll have to explain it to the others too. Why can't you just explain it to them? Remember. Fine. But why can't you just tell them? We have access to the ballroom, so I thought the records was good with just that. If we listen to Mekaru, it seems the records will be an important place more than I thought. Let's keep it in memory. Alright, I think I've examined everything in regards to the record room. I searched as much as I could, but I found really little. Damn it. To begin with, the case itself is somewhat strange. I feel a sense of contradiction within itself. I didn't feel the previous 4 cases to be normal, but I felt something foreign compared to the previous ones. I can't help but complain. Since Monokuma hasn't made their broadcast yet, there's still time remaining. And there was also something I heard from Akane. There was some flesh piece in the lab. Let's go check that out. It's like, Ray, oh, what, yeah. It kind of looks like a hot dog, though. Well, it's really like Akane said. Bloodiness. It feels really wrong. This is the flesh Akane mentioned? As Akane mentioned, a chunk of flesh the size of 2 human fists was rolling in the blood. It was so messed up that I couldn't even tell which part it was, but it looked like a piece of meat before being trimmed at the butcher's shop. It's terrible. I stopped thinking right now and I just wanted to get out of here, but this chunk of flesh has something to do with it too. I have to investigate it as far as I can. Touch it. Touch it, Yuki. Do it. Do it. The flesh was crushed everywhere, and it was shaken violently as if it had been squeezed with force. So there's something like dust on it. I'm wondering what its purpose was for. Come to think of it, bloodstains in the hallway on the 5th floor were seen from the laboratory to the records. I was like, what if it's alive? They're like, hello, this is a replacement for your transfer suit you just lost. Wait till it grows into a full human, please. Even this chunk of flesh now has bloodstains on the laboratory Even this chunk of flesh now has bloodstains on the outside of the laboratory. Well, then the bloodstains in the hallway might not have flowed from the corpse itself, but from this piece of flesh that had fallen off. Lick it. Why did the culprit do such a terrible thing? To disguise as if a corpse was moved. But it's too sloppy to do that. In the beginning, the archive where the body was found was too clean for murder. Okay, I want to go look inside though. As I guessed while talking with Akane, Kisaragi might actually have been killed in this laboratory. That thought only grew more. Let's go in. Huh? There's something near the mass of flesh. Grenade? This is what? It looks similar to the smoke grenade used in Haru's incident. A bomb? Well, it can't be. The thing that killed Kisaragi was. Sorry, but that's not it. It's Kisaragi's baby. See, he's not leaving us. We have a piece of him. Well, Mekaru, you're in the lab too? And what time? Hey, I just came and got a report from Tyra about the lab. Isn't that why you're here too? Well, yeah. But what's not it? Mekaru, do you know what this bomb is? Bomb, or rather a gas bomb, that's it. Actually, I should say it's an anesthesia gas that causes temporary paralysis. Anesthetic gas? A kind of nerve gas. It's not harmful to the body. It's a bomb in the form of a gas. Okay, so he was put under anesthesia and then he was cut open, but the shock of it still killed him, I guess? So it looks like it was made for military purposes, but the gas itself is also used for medical purposes. Well, I see. How do you know this? I'm not stupid. It's all written there, isn't it? Even if it's written, it's all in English. Well, I think I'll only get more insults if I say any more than this. Well, anyway, this gas. It was used by the culprit, right? Yeah, that's right. There are plenty of grenades like this in our arsenal. After disabling Kisaragi with this, do they manipulate the gas to fit the trick? But I can't figure it out. Well, that aside, it's time to go to the trial. Wait, what? Did you find anything out? No, wait, let me go to the lab. Well, vaguely. Looking at the state of the flesh, I guess that the bloodstains in the hallway didn't spread from the corpse itself, but from this piece of flesh. And you don't know why they did that. You don't know why they made such a hassle, don't you? Huh? Alright, something is seriously wrong here. It's not a surprise, because I'm the same. Well, Mekaru, what were you looking at inside? I'm just checking to see if there's something that belongs to Yamato Kisaragi. Huh? Why? Think about it. The bodies of those who have died so far are kept in the laboratory, correct? Isn't there a possibility that it's a piece of flesh cut from there? Wait, ew! Mekuru, did you check the corpses? Oh, she did the thing I wanted her to do! Right? This is such a fast investigation, like, what? Huh. Fortunately, there's no traces of anyone touching it. So it's likely that piece of flesh belonged to Okay, so she shut down one of my arguments really quick. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Well, not that. What about our dead friends? What? Do you want to sue me for checking a corpse? If we don't find out more about the truth, we ourselves will turn to corpses, won't we? Well, yeah. Save it. I don't have the luxury to talk to you because we're arguing for nothing. I'm not in the mood to get angry. Well, Mekuru's conditioned from a while ago, as of now. You don't know either, right, You don't know about this case, do you, Mekuru? No, I think I've got a decisive factor. Wait, seriously? You know who the killer is? What I should say is, I don't understand. I feel like I just found the answer without knowing the solution. Huh? Look closely. Next to the flesh there, some letters are displayed here. Leon. Oh my god, is it Leon? Bloody writing and dying message? Besides, oh no, it says Mikako. No, okay, hold on. That is an upside down 4. That's a 3. This is a Leon situation here. Is that a 6? 0? A 9? Mikako Kurakawa? Maybe, isn't this it? Isn't it possible? Anyone who sees this is pointing at that woman. Well, such a decisive clue. And the culprit's Kurakawa? Well, if you think about it normally, that's it. However, something's wrong. All the clues say that Mikako Kurakawa is the culprit. It fits perfectly. There's an unresolved problem to say that the woman is the culprit. Now, even this dying message points to a name that is neither a password nor a hint. You don't even need to process it. Common sense dictates, if you're the culprit, there's a Yuki Maeda written on the scene. Would you leave it alone? Well, I would erase it. It's weird. It's so weird. Even if this is the correct answer, there's not 1 or 2 oddities. Damn it! A woman like me to fall for this. Looks like Eon to you. I swear if it's Leon again. Alright, investigation. That is such a... we don't have a lot of clues. It's starting. Let's go. The trial will be conducted and a decision will be made. There's no choice. I'll do my utmost effort to help you out as long as I cooperate with you guys. That's reassuring, right? Yeah. So far, I passed the class trial 4 times. Let's trust everyone. I'll definitely work out somehow to find the culprit. Yeah, Yuki, don't at all think about the fact how many times I've lost the trials. Pan. You are here. Teria, what's wrong? Wait a minute. I have something to show you. What do you mean? We have to go to the courtroom. Well, it's only a minute. You gotta go down to the first floor anyway. Just go to the dormitory for a minute. The dormitory? What's going on there? I decided to go down to the dormitory following Teria, who looked desperately different from usual. Monica was destroying evidence. Where Teria took us was... Huh? Hey, this is Kurakawa's private room, isn't it? Teria, why in the world? Before the why, how comes first. You can't enter someone else's private room without a key. How did you get into Mikako Kurakawa's private room? Well, no, I was trying to stop by my room for the last time because I was afraid it might go... Bleh. But that's when I saw Kurakawa's private room was wide open. The door was open? I excused myself in the Kurakawa's room. I came in for a while to find out what was going on. I felt something surprising. Come on. Is not all the gravestones surprising? Well, this bed. The sheet's missing. No bed sheet. Only hers. Why only Kurakawa's room? So she's getting set up so much. I know, right? There's something shocking about this room. Is it the 800 gravestones? Is it the skeletons? Nah, it's no bed sheets. Yeah, she's getting set up so bad here. The cloth hanging from the railing of the railing. The cloth hanging from the railing of the ballroom. So that was it. It was this bed sheet. Wait, what? Mm-hmm. I noticed it too. Kurakawa's bed sheet were torn up and tied together. Well, wait, but then why was Kurakawa's sheet used? What else could it be? It's because she's the culprit. And this is not far-fetched as it's been before. If this is not solid evidence, then what the heck is? Evidence to be so openly like this? This is no longer reasoning or being ignorant. This is really... Mekaru? Hey, what are you guys doing? Didn't the announcement told you to gather in the courtroom? Miss Tyra and Mrs. Kurakawa are waiting for you. Gosh, we've been away too long. Seriously, I've seen you do this once or twice before. You think you can be late now? Originally, it's just calling for a quick execution. Maeda, Teria, let's go to the courtroom. We can't avoid a class trial. Okay. Right? I was like, this is too much, like, easy evidence. I'm like, no. Is this? Oh, that's it for us, isn't it? Wow, there's not a lot of us left. Now we finally get everyone together. A little late, but let's get started right away. As always, take the elevator down, please. And as for reference, Kinjo-kun is alive but unconscious, so I gave him a special break for this trial. Number of people will be small, but let's work hard. That's just 5 people, including me. It's necessary to uncover the truth of the case with such a small number of people. Maeda-kun, what in the world are you doing to being so late? With Tori-kun and Rei-chan, too. Yeah, sorry, I was taking them somewhere. Really, I was so worried. I thought something happened because Mikako-chan doesn't say anything. Well, we're not dead anyway, right? Let's go down, everyone's ready. Ahead of the outcome, this might be the last class trial. Well, why the last one? Why? Because common sense, there's already 5. Except for Kinjo, I can't see any hopeless people. When this class trial's over, there'll be only 4 people left. If the number of people is reduced up to that point, there'll be no more murders or trials. The fewer the people, the more difficult it is to act. Well, that does make sense, but that goes for when we pass the trial safely, right? Yes, of course. The 5 of us, there's a culprit. Even for the others who have died so far, it cannot end here. That's all I need to know. Let's begin then, the final climax event. Which I guess is not, because there's a chapter 6. It may be the last class trial. Mekaru's last comment was who wasn't sure if it was felt with certainty overlapped with the number of remaining survivors. It dug deeper into my chest. I also have to make up my own mind. Overcoming a life-threatening class trial. This school. No, to escape this building. To survive safely, to see my family again. To find out the truth. Laboratory meat. That's a fun way of mentioning that. It's probably my favorite one so far, just because of how wild it is. It's oh, okay. I'm ready. Give me all the evidence. Do it. Yeah. Well, everyone, are you ready? Let's go. A silence so heavy that crushes us lingers in the elevator. Not only was it the tension that the class trial was about to begin, but it was also due to the insufficient number of people. Kinjo's still alive, but frankly, there's not much hope. No, just being alive is still hopeful thinking. Mekaru said that it's highly likely this will be the last class trial. I really wish it was, but due to the nature of the class trials, 1 out of 5 people will never be able to get back up this elevator again. Still, we have no other choice but to do it. Maeda-kun, did you say something? No. Yeah, we have to do it. Since the very first time Maki was murdered, this has been repeated over and over again. We have no choice. There's none. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, I heard the Monokuma like coin noise. I'm like, ooh, money? The elevator stopped with a heavy sound, and we stepped into the class trial for the 5th time, craving for hope to survive. Wait, you're finally here. I thought I was gonna die from exhaustion of waiting. Oh, why the atmosphere in this room seems to get more colorful? Oh, Adori-kun, you have eyes to look, I see. This time I designed it with special care. Doesn't it make your eyes glow? Ew. No. The number of people is small, so why not start early? As always, please go to your selected seats. I like the fact that it's going to be Kurakawa not talking, Karia saying dumb things, Akane being not quite the usefulest person in the world. This is going to go great. Even though there are only 5 people here, the fewer the numbers, the more interesting the case. Will the Blacken succeed in escaping this time? Will hope win again? Let's get started. And so it begins. The 5th class trial. The 5th crossroad of death. The victim of this case, Kisaragi. There is also the Kisaragi Foundation that used to exist, but his existence itself was the number of one suspect on the candidate to be the mastermind. But I was thinking differently about Kisaragi. His brain was weird. He couldn't communicate well, but no matter how you looked at him, he didn't look like a villain. If we had talked a little more, we might have known more about him. To think they would end up like this. Yeah, like how do I debate just dots? I know, right? I'm like Yuki. Give me some haikus here. And after Kisaragi's appearance, Kurakawa's condition became strange to anyone looking at it. In the end, she emerged as the most likely candidate to be the culprit, and everyone became suspicious of her. Whatever the truth is, even if I don't want to be known, soon it'll be revealed. No, it must be revealed. Our resolves will cross each other, and the trial shall begin. A life-threatening discussion, a life-threatening lie, a life-threatening betrayal. See, Ray has to live because she's the only one left on this little bar here. A life-threatening explanation, a life-threatening excuse, a life-threatening trust. A life-threatening class trial. The song's played through 6.5. It's also, yeah, I was like, I really liked it. Alright, well, we'll save, I guess. And, okay. So, what we know, which is not little. Mono, file, 8:30 a.m. Death is shock due to laceration in the groove. Okay, that's kind of a weird way of pointing it out, but okay, noted. Chest hole. The victim Kisaragi suffered serious injuries such as his chest completely blown away, revealing the entire inside of his body. The Monokuma file also mentions the wound was the direct cause of the death. Does it? Sure. However, there are no other noticeable traumas. What kind of thing can we destroy this part without touching any others? Okay. Chest hole only hurt. Owie. Clean kitchen knife. Okay, that feels like it says itself. You don't have to play 6.5. I mean, if there's more story, then I'm gonna play more story. I'm invested in this world. I need to know more. Alright, bloody cart. There's a bloody cart. Okay, Kisaragi handbook. Kisaragi book is 0430. Everyone's alibi. Entrance of the records. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. 03? Okay. Okay, I think it's all the notes. Kisaragi and Aoi, yeah. He's just exaggerating how hurt he is. Alright. How's trial time? Trial in session. Now then, let the start. Okay, yeah, we know. If you pick the wrong person, now you may start with. See what I mean? Teria, why, huh? Well, the culprit is Kurakawa. Nothing more to see here. Oh, you started already. Well, it doesn't matter. Please discuss things carefully. Well, wait a minute, Teria. We only just started. It's just the beginning and nothing more, right? Before, Mekuru was the first to investigate, but now how can you prove it? It's a class trial. The culprit is still Kurakawa. You all know that, don't you? At the time, Yuki and Mekuru found the body. Kurakawa was bloody on the scene. Besides, everyone except Kurakawa were together. Atari-kun, calm down a little. As Maeda-kun said, we're just starting. Wouldn't it be better to sort things out? No, I'm perfectly calm right now. This is different from before. I mean, it's a conclusion after a thorough analysis, not a call to desire to escape from reality. Of course. I also think the Makako-chan is the most suspicious, but... Get your green okay, and I was out of here with your accusation. Oh, don't feel ashamed you had to watch a video instead of play 6.5 because it'll be... Oh, okay. Huh, noted. Oh, hi Ray. Calm your bullshit. It looks exactly the same as before, so stop and let's begin the discussion. Oh, what do you mean? Isn't Kurakawa the culprit? Well, I mean, of course, I also see Kurakawa as the main suspect, but currently, Teria's being too forward. It's a requirement to have at least a discussion. For now, it'd be better to convince Teria. Let's convince... Also, hold on, where's my sticky notes on how this game works? There we go. No, don't make it big. There we go. No, it's up debate. Okay. Got the alibis, clean knife, arm. Tori can calm down. Look at that, infinite! Look at that, infinite! Oh, I'm not done talking. She was bloodied on the scene. Yeah. I mean, there's even more evidence than this. Stupid. Your life is at stake. Can't you take responsibility for it? It's because you don't need to see it. Besides, there's more evidence that you can't dismiss. Have you forgotten? She was playing the kitchen knife. It was clean though. Oh wait. Oops. Oops. Off to a great start. Iron Man, hey! Happy Friday! And happy Mario Day! Happy March 10th! Alright, she's bloody at the scene. Nope. Ugh, no sticky keys. No sticky keys. She was holding the kitchen knife. If you're not the culprit, why are you holding a knife? You killed Kurakawa. No. No, did not kill the knife. Prick. Well, Teria, just because she was holding a kitchen knife doesn't mean that they're the culprit. Dang sticky keys. Oh, what are you talking about? No matter how you look. Can you imagine trial? You just go like, oh man, wait, hold on. Sticky keys. Just give me a second. No matter how you look at it, she was carrying a weapon. I'm not sure you can even cook in there. Well, no, you can tell by looking at the body of Kisaragi, the victim in this case. Kisaragi wasn't stabbed to death by this knife. It is also specified in the Monokuma file. There are no special wounds other than a hole in his chest. Right. And crucially, there's not a drop of blood on the knife. No sign of a stabbing anywhere. Oh, that's true. Sorry for forcing this. But then, what was the kitchen knife for, unless she was set up in a murder? I won't deny that issue with you. Well, I admit that Kurakawa is suspicious to the end, but that doesn't mean that you can just blindly conclude that she's the culprit. Well, yeah, I know. Well, I'm sorry. Without knowing, I let my habit run wild again. I didn't grow at all. I don't think I did. Oh no, it's okay. You're a big boy. It's fine. No, it's because we all understand it. Are you done now? Let's start with the case. Oh, wait. Are you okay for 1 minute before that? What else? Oh, well, that thing. That one next to Monokuma. What is that? Why is Kisaragi's portrait over there? Oh, this? Well, don't mind it. I couldn't help it because there wasn't a seat space for him. A seat? Kisaragi-kun was originally a person who never entered a class trial room, so he had a reserved seat. Hey, don't talk about anything that has nothing to do with the trial. Come on, start the discussion right now. I also wonder about Hajime Shushi. Right, can you imagine, you're like, oh man, objection! And then they're like, give me a minute, I just snowboarded my brain. Well, I mean, we started talking about them again and again. We can't help it. I'm not saying that class trials are our top priority right now, since the case hasn't been sorted out, correct? Let's get started. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so first, the victim in this case is Kisaragi. The incident happened this morning. Everyone was there except Mikako-chan. Yeah, and at that moment, Kisaragi's behavior suddenly became a little strange, and he ran to the 5th floor looking for Kurakawa. Oh, it was as if he had become a different person. Was that Kisaragi's true identity? That's fine and all, but does it have anything to do with this case? I would like to know, but we can't because he's dead. So let's forget about it. Well, in any case, we sensed something strange was happening and hurried to the 5th floor to chase after Kisaragi. Only then, the 5th floor was already bloody. Something already happened. Well, and at the time, Mekuru gave instructions to me and Akane, didn't she? I was to go check Kinjo and Akane to check out the bloodstains in the lab. Yes, and besides Kinjo, we were able to get to some crucial clues from the lab, including that there was nothing wrong with him. Oh, crucial clues? What was in the lab? That's for later. Let's organize the case first. First, Maeda and I tried to enter the bloodstained record room, but we could not open the door. Sure enough, a password was required to enter the records. That's right. You told me when we were investigating the 5th floor. Oh, however, it seems certain that something had happened in the records. And while we were thinking about what to do, so Mekuru took me to the ballroom. Surprisingly, the white cloth in the ballroom was connected to the 2nd floor, and the door you see when you hold the cloth to go up was directly connected to the back of the record room. When Tyra and I were about to enter the records, we were told to go back to the ballroom. I wonder if the ballroom and the records were connected somehow. So in the end, the cloth was tied up by the culprit, right? Yeah. That means that the culprit had to do the same to get into the records. The culprit must not have known the password either. Well, it's only natural, isn't it? That it's a facility that was originally in this building, and we don't know anything about the facility, including the killer. Well, I thought so too, but Mekuru said that the culprit might know the password. Let's talk about it later, because oh my god, we're talking about everything later. Something else I thought about the time between Kisaragi left and the blood appeared. Yeah, everything was really fast. Like, we didn't waste any time, right? Like, we didn't go like, let's finish breakfast first and then chase after him. Like, I could have sworn we went right after him. Let's talk about it later. Yeah, okay. Anyway, when we entered the room through the ballroom, Yamato Kisaragi was dead. And in front of the dead Yamato Kisaragi, that woman, Mikako Kurakawa, was standing there covered in his blood. For now, this is the overview of the case. Yeah. Everyone except for Mikako-chan. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to discuss it earlier, and I'm sorry, but no matter how I look at it, no one can commit the crime. Other than Kurakawa. Okay, yeah, but if the criminal fails to deceive us in the class trial in their own way, they'll be put to death. Is it really that easy to commit a crime? Is there some kind of trick we don't know about? Well, come to think of it, didn't you mention that Mekaru found a crucial clue a while ago? What's wrong with the ballroom? It's an important clue, but it's hard to figure out the whole case with that alone. What we found in the lab, yeah, that's what we're discussing now. Okay, it was the flesh. It was the flesh. Laboratory meat. Mekaru, you're talking about the piece of bloody flesh that was in the lab. Nah? Human flesh? Yeah, I heard from Akane and I went to check it out myself. That flesh was probably from Kisaragi's chest. Moreover, Teria, you should have entered... Okay, and that was where the cart was. Okay. Moreover, Teria, you should have entered the laboratory before the announcement went off. No, I didn't see it. I was in a hurry. Is that so? I was also surprised when I first found it. The fact that Kisaragi-kun's flesh is in there means that Kisaragi-kun was killed in the laboratory, correct? Wait, that's it? I mean, he wasn't murdered in the records? But even if that's the case, isn't it impossible for anyone other than Kurakawa to commit the crime? Well, that's not the case. But the place where he was killed can be a very important clue. If you don't know who the culprit is, it's silly. Hey, Teria, do you seem a bit dissatisfied? You're so full of yourself just because I decided to cooperate with you, aren't you? No, it's not like that. I'm sorry, I'll stay quiet. Floor meat? You might have an idea? Akane just I'm like, again, I want to blame Akane. I feel bad, but I'm like, it's gotta be you, right? You're the only one I'd be like, oh no, Akane's gone from our little group. And in the end, no matter what I say, it comes to the conclusion that it's impossible to commit the crime except for Kurakawa. But I can't conclude without knowing anything at all like this. What if Kurakawa and Kisaragi were put in the cart for some reason? That's why Kurakawa was covered in blood? Maybe. I don't know. The thing is, like, how... It's the whole... Okay. So, Kurakawa was in the room because she knows the password. And let's say she had the knife for whatever reason in that room. The reason why Kisaragi's body got rolled in there is because he's not alive. So maybe the sensors don't count it as him being alive. They're like, oh, whatever, just some flesh coming in. Yeah, that sounds gross. I don't know. But also, then, why and how? The biggest obstacle in this case is, let's talk about that with everyone. Alright, now it's up to debate. Let's do it. Even if we try to organize the case, the result won't be any different. Even if Kisaragi was killed in the lab, only Kurakawa could commit the crime. If there's someone who could commit a crime except for this woman. But after Kisaragi-kun left the dining hall until his body was found. We were all together, weren't we? No, oops. Akane went back to the room, but we came back in a hurry. We arrived at the 5th floor, something had already happened, right? Hold on, we just need to discuss this in further detail. Okay, I think I do everyone's alibis too, but the blow is just taken from the infantry. Cool, it doesn't hurt now. I love it. Okay. Yeah, I agree. $100 points, look at that. Harry has twig legs. Well, as Akane said, no matter what the clues are, it can't be denied that we were together at the time of the incident. We'll have to work this out in order to see the truth. Well, wait a minute. Why is the story suddenly getting towards the direction of, except for Kurakawa, there's a culprit among us? If the alibis are perfect, doesn't common sense is that Kurakawa's the culprit? Why is culprit Kurakawa gradually moving away from the suspect list? Why? Because frankly, it's too easy if Mikako Kurakawa wins. It's almost like someone is trying to blame Mikako Kurakawa for the charges instead. Yeah, I'm also in agreement. Something's really fishy here. It's a class trial. When your life is lost if you make a single mistake, you need to think more if you're not 100% sure. We're being too blunt. Aren't you just scared? Maeda, Mekaru. Normally you trusted the clues pointing to the culprit and gave the answer. Why are y'all afraid of being so careful this time? It's the alibis and the blood. Besides, there's even evidence about the bed sheet, so anyone can tell that the culprit is. Don't be such a stick in the mud. It's full of complications. Do you want to annoy me right now? Or what? Are you the killer? You can't do that. Don't joke like that. Hey, Atori-kun, just the bed sheet. What do you mean by that? Oh right, Akane doesn't know about this. The bed sheets, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn on the screen here. Oh, hi. Did you do any fun stuff today on my Friday? Or do you have any plans for the weekend? Well, plan for tomorrow is I'm watching a new episode of Hell of a Boss. I am super excited about that. And then I went and watched 65 yesterday, the new dinosaur movie. It was kind of fun. I liked it. And I'm probably gonna watch the new Scream movie because Ghostface. The guess one could have knocked Kurakawa out of the ties into my other theory. Yeah, okay, yeah, so Kurakawa. You're right. We're all thinking maybe it was used for him, but that was just anesthetic, not a passing out thingy. And what about you, Iron Man? What are you gonna do this weekend, huh? oh man, what was the question? No. I was talking, I don't remember the question. Did you not know about the barroom cloth? Is that what we needed to tell her? Kurakawa's room? Okay. Right? I'm like, how 65 is scary? There's jump scares. I won't lie to that. It's not too scary, but definitely there's jump scares in it. I know we're gonna be Moxie's dad. Oh, I just rewatched all of Hell of a Boss to like recap and get ready. Well, just before the investigation, time was over. Teria called Mekaru and me in a hurry and took us somewhere. The place Teria took us, it was Kurakawa's private room. Mikako-chan's room? Well, yeah. I was stopped by my room before they started, and I was getting impatient. I noticed Kurakawa's room was wide open. So I looked inside for a moment. Kurakawa's room didn't have any bed sheets. What? You're surprised? Well, why would you be? And so suddenly. You're gonna play games, chill, and watch TV shows? Nice. I know the last season of Netflix's You just dropped, so I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go finish watching that. I am behind. At least I think the last season ended really well. You haven't said anything and you just stood still there. What is this all of a sudden? Nothing, no. Well, we know the bed sheets are gone, but what does that mean? Akane, there was a white cloth hanging from the second floor of the ballroom. Don't you think you've seen it somewhere before? I think I saw. Oh, maybe that cloth was the bed sheet from our private rooms. Yes, it's probably the bed sheet from Kurakawa's room. But that's really conclusive evidence, isn't it? Like Mikako-chan's reaction a while ago. At this point, even I can't stop thinking of it now. No. I think it's more likely that Mikako Kurakawa is no killer. Huh? Is there a reason? Oh right, the finale is Sunday too. Oh my god, there's so many things this weekend. I am super excited for that also. I am ready for it to just wreck me, and I'm gonna like just be crying. It's gonna be fun. Fools, just think about it. Let's say the woman used the bedsheet and hung in the ballroom. Then, even if she hides that fact, she leaves the door wide open until time runs out. Don't you think that's weird? Well, that may have been because the incident took place in such a short time. They may have forgotten it. Forget it. Besides, it's the only reason we have. When I briefly looked around the dormitory before or after chasing Yamato Kisaragi, and there was no sign that the door to Mikako Kurakawa's room was open. I didn't look closely, but the door from the dormitory to the school side and Kurakawa's room was in a straight line, so you can see without getting close. And you said you claimed the door was wide open, right? Well, actually, when I took you and Maeda, it was wide open. Yes, I saw it. It's like trying to show the door that the door was open. Well, wait a minute. Then Kurakawa couldn't have opened the door. If she comes back and opens the door right after you chase Kisaragi, you would have never run into each other. Yeah, Kai, do you know anything about that? You sussy maid. She is so sus. Like, she's either the killer this one or she's the mastermind. I refuse to believe that Akane is a totally normal person. So that's what I'm saying. In short, the door to Mikako Kurakawa's room was open, and it sounds like it was one of us. Then, you mean that person is the culprit? That's very likely. Using Mikako Kurakawa's bedsheet for the crime, they intentionally left the door open as if to show us. Is it not plausible if the goal is to cover up all the charges against Mikako Kurakawa? Well, actually, we kept doubting Kurakawa to the end. No, but it's a pendulum. Even if there's another culprit in our midst, it's impossible to commit a crime other than Kurakawa on an alibi. Well. Hey, Mikako Kurakawa, would you care to join the discussion now? Actually, hearing your testimony is the most important thing. You didn't say a word during the investigation. When you went through the time of the incident holds a key to this case. Sorry. I do not know. Mikako-chan. Oh, damn it, Kurakawa. Are you the culprit? A victim? I'm starting to get confused. Hey, I wish you couldn't say something like this, but is there a possibility that she killed him? As in the case of Kobuchikawa-kun a while ago, was made into a self-made play. No one has a solid alibi? Unfortunately, Yamato Kisaragi was unable to commit a series of crimes, so it's reasonable to start by opening the door to the private room we just talked about a while ago. And someone is trying to cover up the charges against Kurakawa. Well, I understand everyone has an alibi, so it becomes impossible to commit a crime. How did they open Mikako-chan's door in the first place? Did they even steal the key? Guys? Doesn't the alibi get things complicated? I mean, technically, Kinjo doesn't have an alibi, right? Why don't we discuss the method of the crime, assuming that the culprit is a 7th person A? 7th person A? Well, I don't think we're gonna progress if we continue with alibis like this. Let's assume there's a person named A. It's Pretty Little Liars. It's A. A did it. Who can roam freely other than us. Let's talk about the method of the crime first. I'm in favor too. I'm ashamed that a talented person such as me is not so sure about this at all. Well, yeah, I think it'd be nice too. Come to think of it, I heard a similar thing from Mikako-chan last time too. Approaching from the other side of the case based on the testimony that has already been given without considering the truth or falsehood of the testimony. Yeah, so we think, you know? He could have faked an extreme brain injury that left him comatose for 3 days and then not well and then extra not well. Do you remember all that? Well, yeah, and we can't give up because we're stuck in a place. Let's designate a hypothetical person who can commit the crime. And discuss the method of the crime, assuming that person's pattern. Okay, let's do it. It's like A. Oh, things. Okay. If there's a person A who can freely roam, preparing for a crime wouldn't be difficult. Killing Yamato Kisaragi. To put the blame on Mikako Kurakawa is no easy feat. They killed Kisaragi first, then spilled blood in the hallway, right? Yeah, I agree. And somehow they stole Mikako-chan's bedsheet. They even prepared a way to get to the records from the dance hall. If Mikako Kurakawa was really taken advantage of, by some means they must have kidnapped— Oh! The thing! No, not sticky keys! Stop sticky keys, please, I beg you! Anesthetic gas. Otherwise, you won't be sent as a dead body. The problem lies in this happened within 15 minutes for all the events to take place. Even if it was A, it would not be easy to commit the crime. Okay, so I need anesthetic gas. Yeah! Oh, okay. What if... Yeah, like, no. Like, that's Danganronpa logic, and I concur. Like, yeah, what if you just, you know, did the pew-pews at your brain, and they're like, oh no, that fixes amnesia. I'm like, it wouldn't, but maybe this time it did. Man, I love this. I'm so good at this trial now. Mekaru, by some means. I thought about it. Wouldn't it be possible if they used that? The anesthetic gas, I mean? Anesthetic? What is that? Oh, Kai. Didn't you see it when you went to the lab? A strange can, the same thing that was rolling around like last time. I heard it from Mekaru and thought, it's gotta be the anesthetic gas. It sprays. It sprays compressed anesthetic gas in the form of a grenade. If you're exposed to it, your body will temporarily become numb and your nerves will not function properly. What? Where did they get such a dangerous thing? Well, maybe it's from the arsenal in the ballroom. Because the arsenal itself is still open after all. Since Kinju also got a pistol from there. If you use the anesthetic gas, Kisaragi-kun as well as Mikako-chan can be neutralized. Well, yeah, that's true. Still, Kisaragi went looking for Kurakawa, so there's a good chance they were together at that point. After mobilizing the two of them, Kisaragi gives the access. If you make Kurakawa splash blood and stand in front of the corpse, in theory, it would be like this case. Well, it's not about fainting, it's just paralyzing. Well, that's true. Wouldn't Kurakawa see the culprit? Well, yeah. Well, that's true, but if you use a tool that can hide your identity, that's no problem at all. Still, it's a bit strange that Kurakawa doesn't tell us what happened to her, but... Wait a second. I have a problem with this. Once you use the anesthetic gas, you mean moving two people from the laboratory to the record room? With the bloody cart? I like yours well. Besides, in that short time before we came up. Okay, it's da 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 da. Bloody cart, bloody cart, bloody cart. And present. Well, no, there's an easy way to transport two people by your own. You just need to use the cart. The cart? Haven't you seen it when you searched the records? There was a cart that was supposed to be used to transport something. And it was bloody. Ah, I remembered. Wasn't that originally at the entrance of the lab? Yeah, that's right. Surprisingly, the place where the anesthetic was supposed to be deployed was also in the laboratory. I could think of only one other possibility, that the cart in the lab got bloodstained after being used in the records. Right? Akane and Terry are like, what? What are these things that we definitely investigated? Like, you guys have to have seen stuff with your eyes, right? So, in order to move Kisaragi and Kurakawa... That's right. If you use the cart to transport it, you can easily move two people without any effort. By raising Kurakawa, including Kisaragi's corpse, they were able to overturn the charges against Kurakawa. I'm like, I was joking, like, right, you know, you can fight me, it's cool. Wait, you've been talking like a cool... She thinks we're cool. You've been talking like a cool guy for a while now. But can you think that much? Well, what's wrong? What's wrong, Mekaru? Is there something wrong with me? If, as you say, this case was so easy, I wouldn't say anything. However, there's a fallacy in your claim. Please don't confuse me with incorrect information. Just stay still. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Slash is... So I cut through with spacebar. Arrow keys is switch. Got it. Ray thinks we're cool. We won. Yeah. Look at kid. Like look. Oops. Is there any object in the laboratory? Oops. I don't do anything. Oh my gosh. I'm not even reading. I'm just slapping him. Oops. Let's have this card to be clear. Okay. It's certainly unrealistic to climb it on a bed sheet rope with a cart carrying 2 people. But the cart was still found in the record room. So maybe that's it. The evidence I got from someone would be helpful to this. Oh, do I need a thing? This. Okay. Ah! Okay, I gotta be faster on that. No, wait, it's not that? Oops. You're here to help if I need it? Okay. Okay, rec room door. Instructions. Handbook? Okay, so there's a rec room door then? Maybe? And... No, okay. Huh, okay, hold on. It's... It's gotta be the dying message, right? Did I just not slice the right thing? Okay, I feel like I'm done. I saw she only had 2 viewers. Oh, hey King, welcome in. It's okay there's only 2 people, because I'm like, good, no one's seeing me fail this a million times. Why am I dumb? What am I missing here? Okay. Shush. Dying message, not the handbook. Okay, move to the door. Okay, we just got through all that. And... It's something Kisaragi's. Yeah, like, it's the handbook, right? But is it not that spot? Did I just miss it up last time? Okay, okay, yeah, it's dying message, right? Right? Is it a dying message? It's literally dying message! It's dying message! He wrote the password down. Ray, you betray me. And now I'm not getting any points because of you. Okay, speeding forward through this. Oh no! What did I speed through? I was looking at this. Oops. And we submit that. Oh, what am I? Oh, I'm at cart. Cart. Now we're gonna fast forward. It's the handbook, yes. You're doing great, but which one are you? Yeah, I'm this little redhead Yuki kid. I'm not the cool girl who's winning everything in life. Okay, so it is a handbook. Okay. No, slash the teacher's words. Okay, maybe I just clicked the wrong one. So maybe it's... is it this one right here? No, okay, so it's not that. Ray, I love you, but you gotta stop some... Ray, I'm like, Ray, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so it's not that either. Okay, so it's not that one. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So not this, not that. We've ruled that one out completely. The handbook was the code? Yeah, it's like... You only gave me 2 options, ma'am! Like, why? Accept it! Have I not done the handbook at the thing? I feel like I've done the handbook at the thing. Oh, now I'm dying. Now I'm dying. Now I'm dying. Ray, just take my stupid evidence, Ray. I beg you. I swear I've done that. Did I not do that? Have I not done all that? Ray, what are you doing to me? Look at, I had 100 points. I had all the points. Wait, Mekaru, what if it actually wasn't like that? What? Take a look at this. Do you know what this is? 0430. What is this number? Moreover, this is bloody, isn't it? You don't mean... Oh, that's right. It's the password to the records. What? Maeda, do you know the password? Well, no, I'm still not sure. I haven't been able to check if it's a real password for the records, but well, I think the chances are high. Where did you find that? Well, when I was investigating, Kurakawa gave it to me. Alright, Kurakawa? She can't say anything. Well, please, answer me. Then, Mikako-chan knew the password. Well, I don't know about that. Besides, Kurakawa also found it in Kisaragi's body. Then, there's the possibility that the culprit also got the password from Kisaragi. If you would go in and out of the records to the front door, wouldn't it be easy to transport 2 people by cart from the lab to the records? And because one is dead doesn't count as a body. Hey, welcome back. I no longer am sucking at the game. Well, it's incredible, Maeda-kun. It seems that the method of the crime has finally been grasped. So now, if only we could identify the criminal. Is that really true? What do you mean, Mekaru? I kept thinking it was suspicious, but I'm getting more and more suspicious now. Wait, does Ray think it's us? Also, you started the second game and you haven't gone far, just submit the characters and you're in love with one? And Monokuma, I've seen the Monokuma bird before. I've seen a Monokuma bird and I've seen a Monokuma, a monkey. I don't know if that's with this series or not, but I know I've seen a Monokuma monkey before. Well, what are you talking about? Well, it's that the culprit is talking about someone. Yuki Maeda. That's you. She thinks it's us! Yay! I want to defend myself so bad. Huh? Suspended. Okay. Save! Well, you're saving this spot here. And continue. Alright, this isn't gonna be a long chapter, right? Your PC has started to crash. Oh no! I am terrified it's gonna happen on stream to me because my PC does that a lot sometimes. Unfortunately, usually when I'm editing videos. And I'm like, no, please no. My schedule's terrible enough as it is already. Wait, me? The culprit? Eh? Why is it like this all of a sudden? To be honest, I've been suspicious of this guy since the incident. However, since the alibis were so difficult, you know what's also really suspicious? We're like, hey, here, hold our handcuffs. And, we're the only one who kept talking to him in, like, random corners of the place. Yeah, we're sus. To be honest, I've been suspicious of this guy since the incident. However, since the alibis are so difficult for the case itself, I could not make sure with certainty. But Maeda, revealing that password was a wrong move. You went and dug your own grave. Wait, no. Why did you doubt me? I didn't do anything. If you don't know, I'll tell you. The most difficult issue that bothered us the most with our alibis was the whereabouts of Mikako Kurakawa. Right. Then Mikako Kurakawa went to investigate the 5th floor before Yamato Kisaragi left the dining hall. Which is nice, very scary sometimes, and I'm kind of broken when it comes to computer PC. Oh no. What if it really is Yuki? If we get executed, that's gonna be, I'm gonna be excited. I'm like, wow, we got executed. Really cool. So it's probably gonna be a sad one, so maybe not. But the one who said that was Maeda. The rest of us, except for Maeda, who have no way of knowing what Mikako Kurakawa was doing. Don't you get it? Huh? That means... You mean Maeda lied? Huh? No, what are you talking about? There's no evidence. If you're the killer, you can manipulate Mikako Kurakawa's whereabouts to your liking. For example, he may have lured Yamato Kisaragi to the 5th floor by falsely claiming that she went to the 5th floor. But instead, Mikako Kurakawa might have been caught in another place. Why would I do that? There's no benefit. Then what's a notebook with password on it? You got that from Mikako Kurakawa? Don't you think that's too convenient? If it was handed over during the investigation, why didn't you say anything? I just told you. You're suspicious. Ask Kurakawa, who can't talk. Mikako-chan, is it true? She can't say anything, no! Also, have you ever seen that one character from the second game? You know, the one with the mask with half his... Yeah, he pops up on a thumbnail that keeps getting recommended with one of my videos. And I'm like, he has a, white, blonde, kind of like wavy kind of hair, like to here. And he has like a funny gesture, like a jester mask type thing. I've seen him. I don't know who he is though. Oh, are you avoiding our eyes? Kurakawa? Either way, there's something else that you're suspicious about. We all followed Kisaragi to the 5th floor. You were the last one to arrive. Oh, did I go gambling? In other words, even if we were all together at the time, when you finally arrive on the 5th floor, your alibi disappeared for a very short time. Yes, to give a proper example, it would be possible to go to Kurakawa's private room from the dormitory in the meantime. Install the rope in the ballroom, leave the door open, and so on. The whereabouts of the key will need to be discussed in more detail, of course. He's like a wizard or something. She's like one of the student council characters from Vermeil and Gold. I'm gonna Google that later because I don't know what that is. Well, hold on a minute. Isn't it strange that the sheets were hung in the ballroom back then? By the time he got to the 5th floor, it was already after the incident, right? It's not weird at all. If you knew the password, you wouldn't have to go to the record room through the hallway. So in conclusion, the bedsheets in the ballroom was for camouflage. You thought that receiving the password from Mikako Kurakawa would straighten Mikako's suspicions. It's a rather counterproductive to show it here, don't you think? Like, no. Why do you think I'm the culprit? Well, I mean, I don't know the password. I really got it from Kurakawa. And as Mekuru said, even if you go to the ballroom or leave the door open while you have an alibi for a short time, the crime itself is impossible. His name is Mikado? I'm gonna forget that until I start the game, but thank you. Because the incident had already because the incident had already happened when we arrived on the 5th floor. Oh, Mekaru, Maeda's right. No matter how much you prepare to commit a crime, the person who killed in the end becomes the Blackened. Hatano used that point to become the Blackened Satira. The person who killed last in preparing everything becomes the Blackened? I see. Teria, you did such a good job. This could also be the reason Maeda is our suspect in reverse. What do you mean? Simply put, they may be accomplices. Maeda, who did the final blow to Kisaragi directly, and Mikako Kurakawa, the accomplice, prepared for the crime. If you do this, the contradiction in the case can also be explained. Huh? Kurakawa was an accomplice? She's not gonna help me, is she? Well, that can't be. I mean, I know she can't because she'll get zapped in the neck or she may explode also. Neither Kurakawa or me have any reason to kill. And even though Kurakawa can act as an accomplice, it's impossible for me to deliver the final blow to Kisaragi. That's right, because we don't even know the weapon yet. Really? There's no law saying that you have to be there in order to deliver the final strike. It was the same act with the science lab, when Uhara killed Inori, isn't it? Oh, remote killing, that's what it was. Yamado Kisaragi's corpse had no ordinary wound. The huge hole was enough to pierce the entire body. Most likely, the weapon was a bomb. The bombs are relatively optimal for a remote killing. There isn't a single reason for the perpetrator to face the victim. If you Google this character, you'll see no difference in personality. Elena Kimberlite. Alright, I'm hold on. I'll write it down on my little Edgeworth notepad. Elena Kimberlite. Alright, I'll do that after stream. Dot. No way! Maeda-kun is the culprit! But there is no contradiction in Mekaru's words. Huh? I'm the culprit? How did this happen? Because of showing the password? And why? Why is Kurakawa keeping quiet? Okay, it's gonna be difficult if this goes on. I'm not the culprit. If they vote me like this, everyone's gonna die because of an incorrect answer. I have to prove my innocence. Alright, let's do it. Kurakawa, you suspicious little exorcist. Alright, cool music time. It means we gotta be cool. Alright, what can we prove actually? The dying message, right? If Mikako Kurakawa's an accomplice, then the case can be explained. Like, the culprit is Mikako Kurakawa, but it is Yuki Maeda who installed the bomb. If she performs all kinds of tricks and the only final blow is done by Maeda, Yuki Maeda's culprit theory is certainly a possibility. Transporting them with the anesthetic gas in the cart, which we mentioned earlier, is something Kurakawa would do. Then the murder itself was done by Yuki? But why Maeda-kun? The motive was unknown, but it's the most likely explanation. If Kurakawa and Yuki are in cahoots, then they knew the password to the record room, right? And Yuki decorated the dance hall as if they had just entered the record room. Meanwhile, Kurakawa going in and out of the records did all the back work. And for us, he made it look like Mikako Kurakawa was the culprit. He cleverly escapes the charges. A well-crafted trick, but it had a long tail. It can't- okay, so it's not the dying message, not the dying message, okay. I don't even know what to do here. I hate the anime now because people make it so sus, in my opinion. It's overrated, misunderstood. I haven't watched any new anime in a long time. I think the last... oh, no, that's not true! I watched Way the House Husband, but I'm not finished yet. I'm very slow at it. Okay. The missing facts that I know, the others don't. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, Maeda. Okay, okay. Laboratory meat? No. Rec room door? Maybe? One's alibis, Monokuma file, dying message. Okay, okay. Rec room door? Maybe. And... okay, no. No. Yes! Got it. don't even know what I objected to, but I'm like, no, I feel like this is the answer. Well, wait. That's impossible. It makes no sense to commit the crime into the records. What do you mean? If you knew the password, why wouldn't you go in? Well, no, there's one thing you guys don't know about the records. The records don't open by simply knowing the password. How then? I learned this when the 5th floor is open after Sasuke's execution, but there's a few rules regarding the access to the records. First, only one person can enter the record room. Ray, you knew this. Why, well, yeah. Second, it won't open if someone's already inside. And third, if 2 or more people enter at the same time, a bulkhead wall comes down. Unless you follow this rule, the door will not open even if you enter the password correctly. I don't watch much anime yourself. You only see the Danganronpa anime and the Chainsaw Man. I enjoy. Okay, yeah, I've seen the Danganronpa anime. I haven't seen Chainsaw Man though. I've heard good things about it. I think that's the one with this one creepy girl that everyone hates and likes at the same time. Well, what the heck are those? I didn't know those rules. Maeda, aren't you lying again to get away from the suspect list? Yeah, I was like, most of the animes I knew were from like Toonami style things, so I knew like Trigun and Yu Yu Hakusho and Rurouni Kenshin and things like that. And then like Soul Eater, I think was like the last big shonen thing I watched. Oh no, this is a fact. I heard it Mekaru when we first investigated the 5th floor. Mekaru, I don't think you've forgotten, have you? What Maeda said is true. I haven't seen it with my own eyes, but it's probably true since Monokuma informed us. As long as those rules exist, it's impossible for Kurakawa to act as an accomplice. No, not just Kurakawa, it's impossible for anyone. As long as Kisaragi is in the record room, entering or leaving the records is impossible. Yes, that does make sense. Maeda-kun is not the culprit. Well, wait. Just because he can't enter through the front door of the records doesn't mean the possibility of a crime disappears, right? You gotta enter through the ballroom. When you can't get in when someone's inside, don't you do the groundwork first and then put only Kisaragi in there? No. If it becomes that much trouble, the chances are rather low. She's basically the Junko of Chainsaw Man? Yeah, it's like, that's what I've kind of heard of her. Community-wise, at least. If it comes to much trouble, the chances are rather low. They'll be caught up in the 5th floor before they even finish the job. Is that so? It didn't take that long for us to get to the 5th floor. So, you're saying that all the reasoning we've been doing was just a guess? Well, me becoming the culprit and Kurakawa the accomplice, I was shocked because it was all so sudden. There's no benefit from it being an accomplice, so there's no reason for me to kill anyone. What are you talking about, Maeda? The charges against you have not been resolved yet. Really, Ray? But I love you. Why would you do this to me? I obviously heard about the records with you, but I think you forgot one important detail. Do you not remember? When we were given the explanation, Monokuma made it clear. It checks the heart rate of the person inside. Yeah, okay, yeah, dead person. When did I start YouTube? I started February of 2021, I think? Roughly about that. So I think, I hit 2 years last month. Which is a long time. Especially since I have one series from the beginning of that still going on. But yeah, no, I just started streaming though, like what, 2 months ago, I think? Because I'm really liking streaming, because I like being able to talk to people while I'm doing things, especially things that, you know, have like big reactions and stuff like that. Like everyone else got to see me cry on camera. It's about to get wild. Okay. Wait, really? So, what do you mean? The door does not open when someone's inside. However, the condition doesn't apply if the person inside is a corpse. I said this already. It's not about distinguishing whether it's a human, but a human whose heart is beating. That means... Well, that means that Kisaragi was already in the record room. It sounds like you can go in and out by yourself if you know the password. Then... Am I right, Monokuma? Yep, that's right. Well, theoretically, more than 2 people can fit in the archives if the person inside is already dead or Someone who can have their heart stopped on purpose. Wait. Can you stop someone's... Wait, does the anesthesia stop the heart? No, because they would die, right? I need a Nori. I need the medical professional. Well then, do you have anything to object to, Yuki Maeda? Well, I was skeptical at first, but if the evidence supports it up to this point, if the only culprit's Yuki... Is this a lie? Maeda-kun, you committed a murder. No, I was eating breakfast with you all. I'm really innocent. Mekaru, think again. Do I really look like a murderer? Look me straight in the eyes and say it. Maeda, to be honest, I still have a lot of questions and I'm not convinced, but there's no answer other than this reasoning. As long as my life is at stake, I can't get involved in trivial emotions. Hey, welcome in! Yeah, so, I'm worried I'm gonna get executed. You're a shorts YouTuber for... Oh, you have an axolotl! How awesome! We got 62 subs so far, hoping you get more in the future. Well, I wish you really good luck. I mean, axolotls are adorable. Look exciting. What's your axolotl's name? Well, at first, I knew Kurakawa had to be the culprit. Yet, the actions of leaving evidence on your own hands doesn't explain that kind of behavior. Oh, no. Wait! Kurakawa! Please, say something. Don't stay still. You're being called an accomplice. And you're the only one who can prove my innocence. Jeez. Don't you guys think it's weird, though? Originally, she spoke only a few words, but in this class trial, Kurakawa's been strangely speechless. It's strange that she doesn't even say a word when she's being accused of being an accomplice. Well, I do admit that. Axie? Aww. That's very, very cute. Kurakawa, I'm begging you, please. If this ends in my death, it'll mess with everything. I'm not the culprit, and you're not an accomplice. So please, say something. Depending if you learn his gender? Oh. Kurakawa, no thoughts, head empty. Like, someone hit reset on her. Oh, wait. What are these eyes? Kurakawa? Stop it, Maeda. I believe it's over now. Wait, is she pulling a Kyoko on us? She wants us to die so she can investigate more? Maybe? I don't know. But, I mean, Kisaragi's still dead, so I don't know what's up with that. What are you talking about, Mikako-chan? I'm sorry for keeping quiet, but I can't deceive you anymore. I will tell you all the truth now. Oh, Kurakawa? You have a different tone now, too. Well, no, I'm not changing my tone. I like this voice for her. It's as you guys guessed. I am the accomplice who caused the murder by helping Yuki Maeda. Eh? Huh? Also, everyone is... I do so much work for everyone in this game. And this is how they treat me. I gave her, I think, vitamin gummies. Does that mean nothing? Eh? What? ... Kurakawa? What are you talking about? Yuki, you instructed me not to say anything. But it seems there's no more escape now. No. Oh, wait a minute. He told you not to talk? And you're not using your slow tone as usual. What kind of change is this all of a sudden? I don't know what to say because it's unfair to me, but I am one of the victims. Yuki did something to me. I felt threatened. I had no choice but to do as Yuki told me. No. Your Kuroko was exactly like Weeby News's voice for her. Weeby News. Oh, Weeby News, yeah, she's the, I haven't watched her videos, but she's the blonde one who looks like Kaede, right? Or she at least cosplays Kaede a lot, I think. I haven't watched her playthroughs because I wanted to get through this, but... Oh, I'm good. I'm glad that she also chose the same voice as I did. Well, what are you... Nonsense, Maeda-kun. Threatened? By Maeda? Well, so hold on. So that means you were intimidated by Yuki Maeda, so you had no choice but to help in the crime. And you were accused of committing a crime against yourself, and you were used as much as he could. But after our reasoning, when Yuki Maeda was put in a corner, did you mean that you decided to betray Yuki Maeda, who no longer seemed likely to win and tell the truth? I think so. You said a lot of words. If Yuki loses the trial, I will live and Yuki will be executed. If that's the case, it's okay even if you catch the blackened. If so, why didn't you reveal it in the first place? I was scared. Yuki's terrifying fear was imprinted in me. I couldn't open my mouth. For you, I know, right? I feel bad for Yuki, unless he was the secret mastermind or killer. Yuki's terrifying. I couldn't open my mouth. And at the time of the incident, according to Yuki's plan, I was accused of being the culprit. I thought you wouldn't believe me if I insisted like that. Well, that's for certain. In that situation, if you claim that someone else is the culprit, your suspicion would only increase. Well, now it's all over. Maeda's disappointment is so great that he doesn't even have the energy to speak to anyone. It crashed again. Oh no! Her reaction to Kinji was hilarious. I love playing a game and going back and watching other YouTubers play things, so I'm definitely gonna watch and see other people's reactions to things. Now it's all over. Maya's disappointment is so great that he doesn't even have the energy to speak anymore. Let's finish this. It's voting time. Wait! Something is wrong. Makako-chan is being strange and everything is weird. Can we think about it again? Let's talk a little more. Yuki is broken. Oh no. Okay. I'm like, wait, they're not gonna kill me, are they? That's right. Yuki was being mean for a little bit. Oh, wait. My triples are broken. Wait a minute, something's wrong with this. I can't shoot anything. It's not. Now that, okay, you're not convinced, but you have to admit it. Yuki Mae is the killer. I am not. I object. But what about the weapon? We don't even know what the weapon is. We already explained, remotely operating a bomb or something of the sort. Besides, even if it was a real bomb, it would be difficult to find traces of the explosion. If that's the case, it's possible even if you're not Maeda-kun. Even the installation of the bomb, it's impossible to leave your private room wide open. The rest of us didn't even know the password. Above all this, Kurakawa herself admitted being hopeless. Stop it, Akane! As you guys said, Maeda set up a bomb on the 5th floor yesterday. Can I not save this thing? No. This is the truth. No! No! I'm broke. Just wait, patience is the key. I'm thinking of Miggy for him. Miggy? Miggy is a cute name. I like that. Yuki.exe is no longer working. Restart? You said patience, so I'm gonna speed through this a little bit. Yes, okay. Wait! Maeda-kun is not the killer. How long are you gonna stick for him? We're not the ones who give the answer. It's the evidence and the reasoning. The evidence is showing the answer. No! You guys said it, didn't you? Maeda-kun was the one who installed the bomb and gave the final blow. But it's impossible for Maeda-kun to install anything. Why? If Maeda-kun did install something, he must have done it the day before the incident, correct? But yesterday, the day before the incident, I was on the 5th floor from morning until night. I searched every room as hard as I could. Why'd you say don't lie to us? No, it's not 100% reliable, but it's credible. I also saw Tyra on the 5th floor for a long time yesterday, and she testified that even when the incident with Kinjo occurred, she came late to her private room by herself, and that she was on the 5th floor all day. However, no one came to the 5th floor until I came down after completing the investigation. There was no sign of anything installed, which means no one, including Maeda-kun, did anything on the 5th floor the day before. Yeah, I was like, Akane saved us, but why? I don't trust that. Well, how can you guarantee that? You may have missed it, or you might have gone from one place. You might have been gone from one place for a while. Wrong. Of course, I know my research skills are poor, but I can distinguish to a degree when a person's chest has been messed up. I admit, it's my fault for acknowledging that you were desperately examining the 5th floor yesterday, knowing that you did. All day, it's a pity we can't prove it. But apart from this, I want to ask, why? Why are you covering for Yuki Maeda so much? Even though she already admitted that they're an accomplice and he's the culprit. That's because I don't know. It's strange for Maeda-kun to be the culprit like this. Maybe because we're her little spy robot? Yeah, could be, could be. It's because Maeda is the culprit. Taira, do you have sympathy? That guy threatened me and made me an accomplice. Maeda-kun. Sorry, out. Is she gonna slap me? Can you slap me from that far away? Maeda-kun, calm down and answer me. You didn't do anything wrong, did you? Yuki, Maeda, keep your mind up. Look at Inori's portrait right there. Remember how much you loved her? Do it for her. And Satsuki. Calm down and look into my eyes. You didn't do anything wrong. I was like, look, we gotta go sit next to Kinjo because we got 2 vegetables now. Akane. Yes, look me in the eye and tell me. You're not a culprit. Maeda-kun didn't do anything the day before the incident. But, Kurakawa, are you the culprit? No, just tell me that. A culprit? I threatened Kurakawa and killed Kisaragi? No, I didn't do anything. It's not me who's weird, it's Kurakawa. I'm not the culprit. Maeda-kun. There's something weird. I swear I didn't do anything. It's not me who's suspicious, it's Kurakawa. Yuki is now thoughts ahead empty. What's going on? Poor Teria. Teria's just in this for the ride. He's like, yeah, okay, sure. Everyone just talk and I'll just, not die. Well, as Akane testified, I have no memory of installing anything on the 5th floor, nor threatening Kurakawa. But it's also true that Kurakawa said she was going to the 5th floor before breakfast this morning. Unless he was killed by some kind of remote method. At this point, even Maeda can't commit the crime. That's right. Maeda-kun is not the culprit. On the contrary, Makako-chan, who suddenly gave us a strange testimony with such a frightening face, is very suspicious. Makako, I loved you. What are you doing to me? Well, I think one of them must be lying. But who would that be? Akane, I'm sorry. Thanks to you, I woke up. It's all thanks to you. Oh, it's no big deal. No need to apologize. That's ugly, Maeda. Do you even want to kill us and go outside too? Huh? Because of your unusual behavior, the others took care of you and defended you. I hope you like that, but I'm not succumbing to your threats. I'll uncover the truth with everyone and execute you. Why are you doing this, Makako-chan? Taira, as you said, it looks like Maeda didn't do anything the day before, but it was at nighttime that Maeda-kun placed a bomb on the 5th floor. Man, if Makoto had Akane as child, he would have saved himself from execution. Yeah. During Danganronpa 1, I messed up so bad on that. I did not trust Kyoko, like, whatsoever. It was so bad. Maeda secretly installed the bomb at nighttime, so he could only do the kill the day before the incident. It's a fact that I heard directly from Maeda. It's all true. I carried out your reasoning and the kill itself was done by Maeda. Well, Kurakawa, you really... Well, if that's true, then Yuki's the culprit. Akane only camped on the 5th floor until nighttime. As Kurakawa said in the end, Yuki really installed the bomb. No, we follow the nighttime rule. Nighttime rule? You know that talking about that's useless, right? We've been discussing that time in the class trial many times up until now. But without that coercion, our big alibis are completely useless. No, Maeda-kun. I desperately believe that Maeda-kun is not the culprit. I used my head to the limit to defend him. But if we come all this way... Akane! She really flipped on me like that. Really. I'm getting... Yeah, I know. I'm happy. I really... Like, I like this game so much. Like, it's a... I know, like, it's a fan... Like, Eden's Garden, I think, is still, like, top there on, like... I mean, so far that I know of from just the prologue that we got, the chapter 0 that we got. But story-wise, I am loving this. We had 8 viewers on one stream? Yeah. Growing. Give up, Maeda. As long as I betrayed you as an accomplice, you can't escape no matter what you do. I fully acknowledge the crime. Hold on. Mikako Kurakawa, aren't you a little weird? What? It's too aggressive. Obviously, as you said, you become a criminal. You must have been a victim of threats. Right now, the situation between you and Maeda is on the contrary, putting pressure on Maeda to the point where you call him a villain. That's how much my anger towards Maeda turned up. What he did to me. I'll tell you the detail to Maeda's execution. Well, I wonder who will be executed after a bit more time. What? Rei-chan, what do you mean? Mikako Kurakawa's testified a little while ago. During the day, it was impossible to set up the bomb because of Taira, but it wasn't the day, but at nighttime? That's a lie. Huh? Kurakawa said I was lying? It's a really fun game apart from how simple it looks. I mean, even if it's simple, that's fine. There's like a lot of games that are really simple that are fun. I mean, isn't like Undertale like the biggest like example of you don't need to be like AAA looking things to be like a great game? Not saying this one's... It's pretty long, not sure how long though. How long is it? Yeah, I was like, this is what? This is my 9th? I think this is my 9th stream on this, and they're like a few hours each. Yeah, but also I'm dumb and I miss a lot of things, so actually I'm not a good judge on how long this game is. And you know, I'm reading everything out loud, so it's probably faster when you play by yourself. Maeda, Taira, and Atori. Oh, Maeda, Taira, Atori. I must say I feel pity for you guys. From the day I decided to form a cooperative relationship with you, I've been imitating Kinjo's idea of monitoring you. She's been spying on us! Wait, Kinjo's idea? Uh-huh. I put a threat on you every night to check your alibi during the nighttime hours, just like he did during Hatano's class trial. Then Maeda-kun... About Maeda-kun going to the 5th floor at night. Yes, that's a lie. Yesterday at nighttime, Maeda's room was still. He didn't come out of his room during at nighttime. Why did Mikako turn on me? I'm upset. My don't die box is getting really, really, like, low. I think I just have Rei left if Mikako dies. Well, so what? Why are you lying if you're the accomplice? Well, perhaps the premise for being an accomplice is wrong. With an extra 2 parts of the extra stuff? Okay. That's... you mean... Well, not an accomplice. An innocent person is trying to escape by blaming me. They might be the real culprit. Don't make this face! Mikako, I trusted you. Seriously? Kurakawa's the culprit? That's ridiculous. Don't die Don't die box is literally just gonna be Rei, just sitting there like by herself. Taria, I'm gonna have just a ghost friend box next, I think. All my dead friends in a... Oh no, that sounds terrible. All my dead friends in a box. Taria, at the very beginning of the trial, you said there would be none other than Kurakawa. Oh, I mean, yeah? Wait. Mikako-chan. I'm not the culprit. The culprit is Maeda. What a joke. I'd rather you stayed still. You testify that he moved at nighttime. I heard it directly from Maeda. But the work I did on the door proves that it's false. Maeda didn't do anything. And that's it. Maeda also knew that the thread was actually attached. He also went out and restitched the thread. That's interesting. I put a thread at exact 3.5 millimeters. I'm assuming millimeters, not meters. Because if it's a 3.5 meter thread, that is excessive. Someone for Ray, those don't die box. In those 3 visiting mills, you're telling me you know exactly that, reattached to the same place, That's right. Oh, centimeters, okay. I'm like, it can't be meters, it cannot be meters. Maeda calculated the exact height to which the thread was attached, and reattached it at 3.5 centimeters. It's a lie to say it's 3.5 centimeters, you fool. You fell into such a simple trap. Are you still lying? Kurakawa, why? In order to drive me to be the culprit? Noisy. I'm not the culprit. Why is this happening? I can't die here. Mikako, you... Is this Mikako Kurakawa? Is this the Kurakawa Mikako we already know? No, I can't be the culprit. Stop. Please. Stop asking me. Kurakawa. I'm not the killer. Oh, I like her voice. Her voice is pretty. Alright. Oh, okay, this again. I'm not the culprit. I'm not the culprit. I'm not the culprit. Don't be a thing. Don't be a thing. Okay, it's this thing. Okay. Okay. I'm like... Okay. Oh, cool. I only have one thing. Should be easy. Dying message. I'm not the killer. I'm not the killer. I'm not the killer. I'm not the killer. Sorry. I'm getting excited about this. Silly. I'm not the killer. Break. Yay, perfect. Finally. Well, Kurakawa, unfortunately, I have one more piece of evidence that says you are the culprit. Stop it. It's this, the dying message, with the letters of Mikako written in blood on the lab. But I don't think it's easy peasy. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, so what do we think? What do we think here? So, she's getting framed. Wait, I think there's a remake of this game. Well, it's a demo, and I'm not sure it's by the same creator. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. That's neat. Because her name is actually the door numbers. I mean, it's not her full name. Her name's the numbers. It's a Leon situation. There was a dying message. Well, if there was such a thing, you should have told us sooner. I'm sorry I doubted Maeda. I mean, I couldn't tell. Because no matter who you look at, Kurakawa's the only one who could have committed the crime because there's so much obvious evidence left behind that we thought she wasn't the killer. In that situation, the dying message pointing to Kurakawa gives a rather right idea that she wasn't the culprit. Yes, but now things have changed. Maeda, who we totally thought was the culprit, is actually completely impossible to commit the crime. Because Mikako Kurakawa started to say gibberish. So, is she being controlled? The remake is being done. Oh, cool. So it is being made. Neat. So, okay. So electric shocks and the AI thing, which may or may not be a thing or not. I'm still not 100% sure. It could just be Monokuma. It could be this. What if she herself didn't commit the murder, but they hijacked her body and made her commit the murder? Maybe? It's Leon. Yeah, it's Leon. So in some way, she might even be more daring and smarter than other criminals. Because you left a lot of evidence that anyone could say it was you. So you escaped the suspect line really cleverly. It's a reinforced version of what Satsuki came out at the same time of the trial started in the previous one. Isn't that too much of a guess? The only culprit in the world saying that the culprit and leaving evidence so openly. It's not a guess. It actually worked. She left the suspect line and waited for our reasoning to reach its peak, so that the innocent victim is pointed out in the end. If you reach this stage, you'll self-proclaim to be the accomplice role to who became a victim. They didn't let the person who was identified as the culprit to even gamble. But this was thanks to him, Maeda, who did nothing wrong, became the culprit. My apologies, Maeda. She apologized to us. Well, no, you don't have to apologize. But it's really Kurakawa who's the murderer? Unbelievable. Actually, I thought it was too difficult to go back. Mikako Kurakawa also has a good motive. The motive? Think about what motive Monokuma came with this time. Monokuma introduced a transfer student named Yamato Kisaragi and said that he was the motive itself. And the reaction of Mikako Kurakawa as soon as she saw the transfer student was unique. Watching that reaction had nothing to do with Yamato Kisaragi. It was Monokuma's reaction. How about it? Now it's you who's cornered Mikako Kurakawa. I have a lot to ask you before you die, so you better answer this to us. Wait. I can't die. If I die, I must. Okay. Yeah, this definitely is a Kyoko situation here. I must not die here. Well, you can't die. What do you mean by that? Well, don't worry about that. It's just the culprit's ramblings. No, you can't do this, you guys. Ugh. What's wrong? Not yet. There's a problem left to be solved. If I'm the culprit, how did I leave my door open then? Besides, you don't even know the exact material the weapon was made of. Well, this is annoying. If we don't know such trivial things, it's already certain that you're the culprit. No, I'm sorry, but that's what we said. Leaving the private room door wide open, aside from other things. I can't die now. I can't die like this. If you can't solve that mystery, you can't admit I'm the culprit. Do we have to come all this way here and guess again? Assuming that Mikako Kurakawa is the culprit, if we look back at the case, we might find something we missed. Me finding out you can have horseshoe crabs as pets? Oh, I think the weirdest animal I've had as a pet. I mean, not even weird. I've had a ferret and 2 turtles. Well, technically 3. I had to babysit one, but then the babysitter never came back, so I had a turtle for a bit. Does that possibly mean that you could have a splat ending where Kurakawa or Yuki will die? Maybe. You better come up with a complete answer. I'll do my best with my brain going on. Oh, Tara, you precious bean. He's gonna use his brain cell and just go all out with that one brain cell. Kurakawa. Well then, now the alibi problem has been resolved, the most urgent problem is the murder weapon. I'll leave it until there. Time's up. It's time to vote. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, what? We're literally out of time. It seems that the discussion's not over, but unfortunately, this class trial is over. A split. Oh, what is this? Are you kidding me now? This has never happened before. Well, I'm not kidding, are you? Either way, time's over. Class trial is over. We're closed. Ding, ding, ding. No. Wait, something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. I can't admit this. It's not true. So, are we voting for us? Yeah, it's gonna say I died. I know. I lost. But it's okay, because I got coins still. I'm good. Well, anyway, time's over. Time's up. It's your own fault for sticking around for so long. Well, anyway, did you get any results? You can't do much, so please vote with the switch in front of you based on what you deduced so far. Oh yeah, I'm stressed again. Invalid votes are an immediate punishment, so I won't tolerate it, understand? Well then, as a result of the vote, who becomes the blackened? And the answer, will it be the right answer or the dreadfully wrong one? Now, what's it gonna be? Who are they gonna vote for? Rip. So they voted for her? This doesn't feel right. Like, did I? No, obviously I didn't mess anything up. Like, yeah, I'm like, let's put these on here. I'm like, well, good. The vote ended wait, did Makako vote for herself then? The blackened chosen was the correct answer, Mikako Kurakawa. She was the blackened who killed the victim, Yamato. Yeah, no, you're a liar. No one believes this. Correct answer? The culprit who killed Kisaragi was Kurakawa? Of course we had to come to that conclusion, but what is this indescribable feeling? No, it shouldn't be like this. Something like this should never have happened. Well now, shall we go straight away with the punishment time? It's time for your favorite part? Okay. Well now, wait a minute, aren't you in a wait, aren't you in a hurry? At least give us time to talk. No. Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Makako Kurakawa, the ultimate exorcist. Wait, as Maeda-kun said, you're in too much of a hurry. Did you give us more time like in the previous trials? No, I did. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, the culprit has been determined, so I'm just trying to execute them. Well, there's something I don't understand. What's with the timeout? Can we really send Kurakawa away like this? Kurakawa killed Kisaragi? Perhaps this is true because Monokuma admitted it was the correct answer. However, something strange. After the character of Yamato Kisaragi appeared, something has obviously been twisted in this murder, this class trial. Monokuma? Kurakawa? Everything is twisted like a toothed cog. If this is the way it ends, if we let Kurakawa go without saying anything... Wait a minute. Hey, Mikako Kurakawa, calm down and answer. What is your identity? Tell us. What only you know. Ray-chan. For this moment, I don't give a damn if you're a murderer or anything. You obviously know something. You've been avoiding us all along, saying that you couldn't tell us, but are you really satisfied with that? Would you really be satisfied if you died doing nothing like this? When you drove Maeda like a rapid-fire gun, you had guts. I mean, say it like that time. Don't you guys like that too? If this woman dies like this, we might miss the chance to know the truth the rest of our lives. Mekaru, without knowing anything in my life, I don't even know why we have to do this. We're gonna stay here forever. I hate that. Kurakawa, I ask you from me as well. Please, if you know something, tell us. Mikako-chan. Well, I'm afraid it's no use anyway, because Ms. Kurakawa literally cannot say anything. What? I mean literally. So don't exhaust yourself. And let's get to punishment time quickly now. Wait. Mikako Kurakawa. No, Mikako. We all know things have gotten weird, including you since we left the ballroom. Whether you knew it, whether you committed murder, or even if you're the mastermind, hope was handed to you by Satsuki. That's why, if you believe in hope, please tell me. I'm begging you like this, please. Oh boy, what the people say. Can't you understand the bear? It's no use. Mikako-chan. Oh, no matter what, just give up and take the penalty already. Like me, you stinker. No, I want to say, Mikako-chan. Yeah, wait a minute. I wanted to tell you everything I knew. But I couldn't. I wanted to tell you. But it was all too much. But now I'm going to go to life beyond and death. I'm going to go beyond life and death and pass it on to you guys. I'll tell you no matter what happens to me. If it ends like this, if I die without telling anything, then I won't be able to face Yamato-ni. You... Oh, Mikaku, you... Well, Miss Kurakawa, that's really dangerous. Are you willing... I mean, they say, like, are you willing to die, but, like, you're about to execute her, so why not? I won't be able to punish you. I can't say the details, but you said I could die here, right? Thanks to Yuki and everyone. Listen, this is a trap of the Mastermind. I believe in you guys. It wasn't a long time, but you guys became my friends. Believe in yourself. God believes in the hope you have in yourself. Hope. Hope never falls to despair. Hey, game. Can we not kill everyone I say who I love? It was just a moment. Mikaku, who didn't speak softly and slowly as usual, but suddenly changed and didn't appear to be like she was when she accused me of being the culprit. As it was a reaction from the limit release, I heard a sound of a splat coming from her head. Her head exploded. She literally fell apart. Okay, this hurts. We can stop now. I cannot look with these glasses. Okay, no, her head didn't explode. I mean, it kind of did on the inside, but, you know, not too bad. I mean, still death's bad, but not bad? Sorry. Oh no, F. Meguru. I have to tell you about it. The Mastermind has been with us in all our events. That's the key. Yeah. Man. Everyone's probably really laughing when they saw my Don't Die box, huh? They're like, you're an idiot. Yeah. But I liked her. Mikaku-chan. This girl has died. What? Mikaku is dead? I knew since Kurakawa was the culprit who killed Kisaragi, the execution was definitive. And we knew she was going to die soon. I know, right? Why is she all being all like suspicious? Like, it's one of you. Enjoy your 1 in 4 chance. 5 chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. But before being executed, the more she spoke, the more she collapsed, and then she dies? It was clearly strange for anyone to see. At the beginning, this case itself, the class trial itself felt very strange, but more importantly, in the end, I couldn't hear anything from Kurakawa. She left us. You are a really stupid woman. You cut off your own lifeline. And one time, I really wanted to know what was going on, but she ended up stopping at the final part. I feel sorry for you guys. Do you remember the hint about the Mastermind? You gave me a name. Kind of. Something like a name. Start with an O, I think. Oh, well, to be honest, even if she does say it, it doesn't concern me much. This woman. Mikako said at the end that the Mastermind is in our group. Mikako as I expected. No. Maybe not. She may have known a lot more than us. Monokuma. Who the hell was Kurakawa? The Kisaragi Foundation. What the hell is the truth? There's no way Monokuma can tell you that. And what is more certain now is, in the end, Kisaragi and Kurakawa who may have held the key to our situation in the end. Utsuru. That's what you said. Thank you. Here comes a crazy... Oh, there's still more? Okay. It means that they left without hearing anything. Then... Kurakawa's identity. The identity of the Mastermind. The identity of the Kisaragi Foundation has not been fully uncovered, even the truth behind this murder. We're only facing the consequences of an empty shell. Oh, damn it! Yeah. We remain unconvinced. Process disappeared, only results remained. Well, anyway, I gave a short break, but, well, shall we start now? My heart is pounding loudly and loudly. It's punishment time! Huh? What? Well, what's wrong? It's punishment time. What does that mean? Kurakawa's already dead. What does... Oh, because she's an exorcist. Are they gonna, like, exorcise her ghost? Why does that matter? Whether you live or die, you've disturbed the order and your punishment, and you should be punished. Punishment is not just a punishment, it's called an example. Can't you stop? You'll blaspheme even the dead. This is a rule. You guys have seen Miss Kurakawa's atrocities, didn't you? She was a villain who tried to survive by overturning the sins of the innocent. And good boy Mayekun, that wicked woman. Well, I know that Kurakawa was a culprit, and she even yelled at me harshly, but something's really strange about this class trial, and Monokuma's words and actions are also really strange. Kurakawa said at the end that this was a trap by the Mastermind. As Maeda said, this case is strange. Monokuma, in our eyes, it looks like you were anxious to kill Mikako. Aww. And when he introduced Kisaragi-kun, Mikako-chan collapsed bleeding. Ignores hints. Well, if it helps, I have no idea what the hint even means. Monokuma didn't even try to help. Well, you don't mean this is also some sort of conspiracy? Huh? Well, whatever the case, Miss Kurakawa killed Kisaragi-kun and became the Blackened. It's my job as a headmaster to punish the Blackened. Therefore, the Blackened that disrupted the order, I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate exorcist, Mikako Kurakawa. Oh wait, despair sheep? Despair sheep? Despair sheep? I know she's dead already, but despair sheep? Oh wait, Monokuma. Wait, Monokuma. Who's talking? Monokuma, stop talking. Now then, let's give it everything we got. Oh, okay. They're already dead and in a corpse state, and they're not in the best shape, but... Monokuma, answer our questions. Let's go hard anyway. It's punishment time. Monokuma. She has like a little halo above her head. Check your corpse. I mean, at least she won't feel. I mean, don't hurt her spirit or soul. Wait, what is this? One minute. I know. I was like, it's a cool idea, but oh my god, it'd be so mean. Monokuma, don't have this cool jams while you execute people. What is... Runaway train, Ghost Rider. Oh, are they Monokuma's gonna play chicken? Wait, the things that explode or take off? It's a rocket? Two. Wait. It stopped? Did we do something? What? A power outage? I can't see anything. What happened to Mikako-chan? Hey, Monokuma, what happened? Right, Monokuma's down for power outages. Hey, don't pretend you can't hear me. Answer. Is he? Mekaru? What is this? He just stopped. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. What? By the way, didn't something like this happen during the class trial not too long ago? Mikako-chan said that if Monokuma stops operating, all facilities will stop too. But there wasn't a power outage back then, was there? What in the world happened? In the end, there's something strange about this case. Just like this blackout right now, I don't think this is normal. Just what the hell is happening? Kisaragi's appearance, Kurakawa's murder case, the power failure, Monokuma's stop. I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely strange. Everything seems to be coming back and forth contradiction. This game came before V3 also? Cool. Oh, Monokuma doesn't seem to wake up. Oh, what should we do? You guys! Okay. What the heck did you do? Kenjo! Also, your head is still bleeding. Also, what if he's super friendly now? What if he's super nice and, like, I don't know. Oh, what was your voice? You've been unconscious for so long. Just arrived. It's already too late. Kenjo! How do you... What the hell are you? How can you even move? Kenjo-kun. We'll talk more later. We can't afford that now. Yuki, Mekaru, Teria, and you. You? Is that what you say to waking up by putting a blah 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 like show like that? Do you have anything else to say? Mekaru, where's Kisaragi and Kurakawa? Why? Wait. Kisaragi's portrait is there. Is that so? So they're both dead. Kenjo, what the hell happened? How did you wake up? What's the situation? As I said, we'll do that later. To put things very simply. I remember. He did remember everything. Kenjo has unvegetableed himself. I remembered everything. I came here to save you guys. You remember? You don't mean. You are pretty well alive. But it seems it's over yet to turn things around. I'll protect you from the heinous mastermind. Oh, what are you doing putting us here? What are you doing putting us here? You guys are being deceived. You have to go. Is it? Sorry, I'm sorry, sheep. I'm sorry. Was I right? Did I call that this girl is finding too many bodies way too much too easily? I know she probably has the amnesia because she forgot she's a mastermind because I said that was a thing. But I knew it! Sorry. You guys are being deceived. We have to get away from that girl right now. Da-da-da-da. Eh? Huh? Kenjo, what's wrong? That girl is... It's that girl. The one who kept the 15 of us imprisoned. Made us stay here. The criminal who made this murder game. The mastermind of everything. Akane Taira. That's what we... Oh boy. Akane's finally being called out. Oh, what are you talking about, Kenjo-kun? Don't call my name with that dirty mouth of yours. Yeah. Akane. Is the mastermind behind everything? Well, wait a minute, Kenjo. Are you misunderstanding something? Yuki's right. There's no way Akane could be the mastermind. No. It's you, not me, who has misunderstood. Well, it's not unreasonable after all. You did that to us. But that's why I'm definitely going to protect you guys from this heinous criminal. Kenjo, why are you doing this? Is this because of me stabbing Kazuna-chan? If that's the case, there's nothing I can do to argue with you. But still, to call me a mastermind. Kazuna, that's pretty cute compared to what you did. Kinjo? What are you saying? I have no idea what Kinjo's been saying. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Are you gonna keep going then? Fine. But can you still do that after hearing this? Ultimate despair. Yeah, for a maid, she has also not been cleaning very much. Ultimate despair? Akane? Huh? Ah. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Do we just... We use the, what do you call it, words? You know, like I'll winter soldiered her. It was a cry like a beast. After panicking and denying Kinjo for a while, she suddenly began to grab her head, screaming like something out of this world. Her screams were growing louder. More. It was a terrifying scream. That was creepy. I really like that animation, or that drawing, and we did that. Despair has changed. Tell me she looks like Junko. Tell me she has Junko hair. Okay, but still. Yeah. Oh wait, they can have the it's refreshing voice. Okay, it's refreshing. It feels like something has been blocked, has just opened up. There's no problem in my memory, just as that person said. I think it was very successful. It must have been hellish days to breathe without thinking of that person. I'm really sorry, Akane Taira. Huh? You? Who are you? Who am I? This is Akane Taira. Whoopsies. Is this our first time meeting? Then I should give you a formal greeting. The ultimate maid. No, that's a mistake. This is the ultimate despair, Akane Taira. Please take good care of me, Maeda-sama, Kinjo-sama, Mekaru-sama, Atori-sama. Akane Taira. It's the best. Oh, thank you. And the best part, we get to stick with her for another chapter. Oh, neat. You're right, because we have a whole chapter to go through still. Wait a minute. Am I the only one who can't keep up with this situation right now? Taria, it's okay. You're just here to look pretty for us, okay? You, Akane Taira. Akane? Is the Mastermind? We didn't know each other other than yesterday, but this morning we were together for a short time, but I can tell. Oh, I know that Maeda-kun's a good person. Only for Maeda-kun. I didn't want to hear that from Maeda-kun. Actually, I want to apologize sooner. I'm sorry. The reason I asked you to dance is because I thought we could be able to talk like this. I'm really sorry. Maeda-kun, keep your mind up. Calm down and look into my eyes. You didn't do anything wrong. Wait, did she really love Ayame, or was she using Ayame? Oh no. That Akane was the mastermind of everything? It looks like the power has returned. It's the spare power turned on. Well, I'm gonna die. Hey. Suddenly the bear house was thrown down. I don't like this facility at all. Oh, Monokuma, it's been a long time. Monokuma, it's been a long time? Oh, what's that sound? Miss Taira, surely not. You've returned. Oh yeah, you might not get my hint just yet, but trust me, you'll understand later. Okay. I sure did. You've been through a lot. What is the situation? This isn't a dream, is it? It's not a dream. And Monokuma, is moving separately on the subject of the Mastermind. You revealed your true colors. This time I'll definitely protect everyone. Oh my. Kinjo-sama, now isn't the time to say that. Since I woke up, the killing school life is no more. Asking Monokuma-sama to dispose of each one of you is a breeze. Well, disposal is what I like to say, but that wouldn't be much fun, would it? Besides, I still have an appointment with a certain person. So, I'll give you a chance to stand in the final stage. A wonderful stage to decorate the finale. Okay. She a little cracked. The situation in front of our eyes is incomprehensible, unfolding at the same speed of light. I just stood idly by, Akane, looking at that person who was Akane Taira. I have become frozen. You know, as much as I say like, oh man, my gut instinct, I totally knew it was her. I never guessed Tsumugi, I never guessed Hajime, and I never guessed Junko. So really, I can't really say I'm like that great. It was just this one. Yeah, I was like, is it Junko's special person? Maybe. Oh, I can go change? Change it. No. Do you want to save? Heck yeah. Is that the end of the chapter? Was that the end of the chapter? Is this the start of a new chapter? Because it didn't say end. I'm gonna wait like 3 seconds for a little bit more. So I don't want to go on to the next chapter if it's not. But I want to say like, I mean, if it's just like, you know, say like end chapter 5. Yeah, it usually tells you end chapter 5, right? Duh. Ada. Maeda. Oh, we got a flashback. Hold on 1 second. Okay, holding. Oh, look, there's Satsuki. I'm gonna live forever in this moment and never go anywhere else. Satsuki and Haruhiko. Guess while I'm holding on 1 second, I'm just gonna. It is the end? So I should stop here and save it for next stream? No, it's fine. I didn't know if I should stop. Cause like, obviously, I mean, I don't want to take 3 to 6 hours more. If this is the end of the chapter. But I also don't want to, you know, leave a second if it's only like 5 minutes here. Okay, so this is the end of the chapter. I should stop. Okay. Alright, so end of the chapter. We found out. Well, Makako's dead. Sucks. Kane's blah blah blah. The next stream's going to be another 4-hour one? Okay, that's not too bad for if it's just 4 hours. As long as it's not like a 6-hour thing. Because I will be streaming Tuesday and Thursday, but that's going to be the horror games. So those are not going to be Danganronpa streams. Danganronpa streams are still going to be Friday. So if you see me go live on those 2 days, know that you're not missing Danganronpa, okay? And then, what else? Next week, the Sims baby thing comes out, so we'll have the challenge thing relatively after that, depending on, you know, how much the update breaks my entire game. Okay, but yeah, this is exciting. I'm happy I've guessed stuff for once. So when I was playing the trial will be 6 hours. We can split that up. Okay. So it's gonna be 4 hours of this fake stuff, and then an investigation, a 6-hour trial. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so like the first Danganronpa, I was so convinced that everything was all the windows were blockaded, because I was like, they must be in space. That's gotta be the answer. That's why they're like, oh, what's all the weird sounds outside? And I'm like, yeah, I figured this out. They're secretly on a space mission thing out there. Which is dumb. Obviously they weren't. But then V3 happened, and they were doing the fake out with the space thing. I'm like, oh my god, finally, I'm gonna get something right. And, you know, it still wasn't right. But, alright, let me close this out here. Maybe. There we go. So yeah. Well, this is kind of an early thing. Let's see, I guess I could show you guys some, like, a little neat thing I'm working on. Since stream's gonna, like, end, kinda, I'm just gonna end the stream early tonight, I guess. Let's see. Alright, let me see. Does that show up for you guys? So the first game, I didn't really know there was a Mastermind type thing. I was just super confused because I knew Junko was like a popular character. And then when she died, I was just like, wait, how is she dead already? Like, I could have sworn, you know, she was like a main character of some kind. And so, so I didn't know anything about that one. Second one, I was totally convinced it was Sonia. Sonia was just so sus for me the entire time. And then third game, who was I guessing? I don't remember who I guessed for the third game, but I definitely didn't guess Samuki. I kind of thought she was going to die like every chapter. I was waiting for her to die every chapter. It is showing up? Okay, hold on. So let me take out my rough draft. Let me put my rough draft in black again. So this is a really rough sketch so far, but I'm drawing a little portrait of Haruhiko and Satsuki in their ballroom outfits because emotions. When I feel emotions, I have to draw it out. So that's my rough draft of it. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll finish that before the finale, and just I can stick that on there. I can make it a thumbnail. I'll make it my thumbnail or something. Yeah, his outfit's silly. I thought it was Kyoko, at least in the end, and Sonia. See, I was just so disappointed. All right, bye, King. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you had fun. Yeah, so that... Thanks! Yeah, so that's my rough... Oh, what'd I click? I clicked some buttons. Oops, I didn't mean to click buttons. Oh, whatever. I was gonna save it. But yeah, that's the rough draft so far on that. And... Message retracted. Oh no! You just said bye, didn't you? Alright. Well... I mean, it's an early night. Neat. I guess that's it then for this stream. Sorry, it's like weird. I'm like, the stream's done. Switch over to here now. Alright, well again, thank you everyone for stopping by. I am so excited for the next chapter. It's gonna be crazy, I just know it. And, well, oops. I guess I will see you guys all laters. Bye!